Hi, I'm Brad Massman, Assistant News Editor at the Huron Daily Tribune.
And I'm Rebecca Watson, General Manager and Advertising Director of the Huron Daily Tribune.
And we're here to present this year's Reader's Choice Award winners.
That's right.
So, kicking off was number one convenience store, and there's nothing more convenient than East Side Party Store. If you ever need a good ice cream cone, you know where to go.
Apparently Brad's there all the time.
Twice a week.
Sometimes 3.
But there's no better place to get ice cream than the number one ice cream or yogurt, which can be found up north at Grindstone General Store.
Oh my gosh, I eat there all the time whenever I'm in the area.
The homemade ice cream is probably my favorite.
Oh, I love it all. Sally and I were just going through there the other day, and I swear I say this every time I go there, the ice cream can stop traffic with how big they make it.
Oh yeah, I always
stick
get
it
the
out.
baby size. You don't need more than that. But
Yeah.
Speaking of food, number one pizza. Hungry Howie's. You got to make sure that you get the flavored crust, though, because
Butter, garlic, all day long.
Oh, and then this one. Number one bakery,
Ooh,
to
I
no
know.
surprise, Murphy's bringing in the first place award.
Murphy's Bakery.
Talk about good
I
tiger
know.
tails.
Oh my
Ooh.
gosh, so good. When Michelle brings them in, I'm just like, oh, it's Murphy's Day at the Tribune. So this one's quite fun, especially for us.
Yeah.
I think Bradley and I eat at the Peppermill maybe, once a week.
Oh yeah, and there's no one to get a better table with than the number one waitress, Connie.
We love Connie.
She never messes up your order.
No, she never does. Speaking of the number one waitress, she is whipping up the number one soup in Huron County,
Which can be found at the Peppermill.
Peppermill.
4
Brad,
different soups
seriously,
every day.
How many soups did you have there yesterday when we ate there?
6.
6 bowls of soup. I'm not even kidding.
I'm not either.
They were really, really good.
Number one bank teller, no surprise, Lori pulling in first place. I also bank at Chemical Bank, which is really surprising. I mean, it must have been a hard decision there because everybody is super friendly.
It was really a very hard category to separate because there were so many nominations for that category. But in the end, Lori took the cake.
Yeah, outside of my mom, she's the one person I'd let handle my money, so.
That's good. All right. So number one adult clothing was Darlene's Fashions. So kudos to Darlene's Fashions on number one clothing store.
Number one body shop went to Valley Collision, and there's nobody in Huron County that has had their car fixed on more than me.
Seriously.
I hit a deer this past weekend, and my window still doesn't work.
It's really true. So the number one auto dealer was Flannery Auto Mall.
Which I might have to go there sometime because my car is just getting to the point where I can't drive it anymore.
Yeah, you probably should. And when you go there, you should go see the fine folks at Flannery Auto Mall and tell them that you got to see them from Reader's Choice.
Exactly.
That's how you heard about them. And the number one bank in Huron County voted by the readers was Team One Credit Union. So congratulations. And the number one best internet provider was
To no surprise.
M3 Wireless. Congratulations.
And then back to my car dilemma. I should probably go see Randy Smithers, who was voted number one car salesman.
At Flannery Auto Mall. So congratulations, Randy. You had a lot of people write in to vote for you, and a lot of people voted online for you as well. So kudos.
And then when I get that new car, you best believe I'm going to the number one car wash, Meinhold's Car Wash.
Gosh, they are so good there.
Yes, they are.
Really good.
I wouldn't know. I've never taken my car to get washed because it's bad, but...
Well, I have, and I really like the place. So speaking of places that I really like, number one cell phone provider, no surprise here, Thumb Cellular. Congratulations, everybody there. You guys are doing a great job. You basically owned that category.
And then the number one place to get that back into place is the number one chiropractor, Live Simply Chiropractic.
Congratulations. Ooh, what's this? Number one electrician.
To no surprise, is once again Mauer Electric.
Yeah, 2 years in a row, I believe.
I think it's more than that, actually.
Yeah, probably. You're more than likely right.
And this is the woman that if I'm dying, I want to save my life. Number one EMT, Linda Geiger.
And this is the number one eye clinic, Keith Messing. Congratulations.
Thanks for hooking me up.
Yes. The number one golf course voted by readers was...
Verona Hills Golf Club. Very difficult course, I might ask.
Paul, what do you think?
It is definitely the top course in the thumb as far as being well maintained and definitely the most challenging course in the Thumb. Their greens are lightning fast, fairways are tight. It offers everything that you want from a championship golf club.
Oh, you sound like the club pro.
I know. And the #1 financial advisor voted by readers was Eric Lundy. Congratulations. 2 years in a row.
And then the #1 place to pump iron and get swole, Bad Axe Fitness. You work out there?
No, but I should.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I don't think I work out as much as I nearly should, but if I were to work out, I'd work out at Bad Axe Fitness Center.
The #1 insurance agency went to McVeigh Insurance this year.
I've had a really good opportunity to meet the folks there, and they're all very nice, so I could see
Friendly?
why they won. Yes, they're very nice and friendly, so...
And then when you're ready to pop the question and get your loved one a rock like that, you can visit the #1 jewelers, Mackenzie's, here in Bad Axe.
Yes. Did you know Renee's fiance proposed to her with a ring from Mackenzie's Jewelers?
I did not know that, but now I know that.
I know. It's some good information to have. So when you see Renee out, don't forget to tell her congratulations on that recent engagement.
Yep, I'll be sure to do that. Then when you're remodeling the house, you can stop by D&M Cabinets to make sure you get the #1 cabinets in Huron County.
That's right.
This one comes to no surprise.
No surprise at all. The amount of people that voted just for this one school.
#1 local high school. I mean, you already know it's Bad Axe High School.
That's right.
Greg Newland just running that business or building business.
And the #1 massage therapist is Lisa from Sheer Design.
I wish I didn't have such a sensitive back because I would totally be up for getting a massage.
Oh my gosh, they're wonderful. You should get one. I get one once a month. Love it. Best thing ever.
Medical equipment. Obviously, Sheldon Medical Supplies bringing home the first place award once again this year. Didn't they win in the last 2 years?
Yes, they have. They've won quite a bit. This is probably one of my favorite stores in Huron County.
Brand new, too.
I know.
#1 most unique store went to the gift department.
Brad does a fantastic job over there running that store. I love it. Every time you go in there, there's, of course, so many unique items. Imagine that.
And then the #1 nursing home this year, Courtney Manor. Paul, your thoughts?
It's a great place. My wife used to work there. She really cared deeply for the people that she looked after. So, and that's just a reflection on the entire staff. They all care for the people that they take care of.
Yeah, and if you know Kelly Adams, she's just a wonderful woman.
Oh my gosh, she's so great. We really love Kelly.
I wish I could visit this place more often. I don't have a pet, but the #1 pet groomer at your barking call.
Paul, you have something to say about that one too?
Yes, I do. We take both of our dogs there to get their nails clipped, and we take our one fluffy cat to get shaved down, and they do a wonderful job taking care of our animals.
Awesome.
And then for when you're feeling sick, the #1 pharmacy to visit would be Harbor Drug in Harbor Beach.
Got a lot of votes this year.
Yes, they did.
And the #1 pediatrician was voted.
Dr. Charles Christensen.
And probably my favorite photographer in Huron County.
And she's been winning every year that I've been here.
Vanessa from Moments Captured. Gosh, I love going into her place. Every time I'm in Ubley, Sally always takes me into her location. And she's just got so many beautiful pictures.
She knows what to do with the camera.
She's really, really good with it, that's for sure. And the #1 place to buy a mattress is...
Godwin's.
That's right.
I need to visit them because my mattress is, I think, 20 years old.
Oh yeah, they say you should get a new mattress every 7 to 10 years.
Well, I'm 3 times that amount overdue.
I know, so you definitely need a new mattress.
All right.
The #1 place for physical therapy is Active Physical Therapy. Congratulations.
I hear they're pretty active with physical therapy.
They really are, hence the name. Paul, you have anything to say about that one?
Eli Caban is one of the owners of that, and anybody that knows Eli knows he is absolutely the best in Huron County and maybe even the surrounding areas at taking care of his patients, rehabilitating. Kate Hessling, our editor, broke her ankle a few years back and went to Eli in Active Physical Therapy, and he did a wonderful job of getting her back on her feet and making sure she got through that injury.
That's right. She broke her ankle last summer, wasn't it? Where she had like her foot hanging up for a while.
Well, that might have been a couple of years ago. It might have
Oh,
been
okay.
before my time here.
Oh, okay. I just remember her putting her foot up once, but
Hey, back to my car dilemma. When I do get that new car, you best believe that I'm going to go to Wolverine Auto to get an oil change.
and so congratulations, guys. The number one place for pet supplies, Walmart.
And when you have as many pets as we do,
you
You
go to
definitely go
Walmart,
to Walmart.
to get your pet supplies.
Number one place to buy shoes. Does it surprise you?
Buckley's. No, it doesn't surprise me. They have like an amazing selection there.
Buckley's. Get those fresh J's.
Number one place to buy paint in Huron County is Roland's Paint and More.
I actually bought paint from them when I was remodeling my old apartment.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, she's mixed it all up.
She did a good job.
She did everything.
Yeah, that's
other
good.
than actually paint the apartment.
She left the hard part.
Oh,
for
yeah.
You. All right. So number one place to buy tires.
And I bought tires here from my current crappy car, Matisse's Tire Shop. Very cheap too. Very reasonable.
Yeah, very reasonable. Number one plumber, Jake's Plumbing and Heating. Yes.
Jake's
Pablo?
Plumbing, I cannot recommend this company enough. They are a great local company. We had to have our furnace replaced this past year, and they did a wonderful job for us.
This is the first year you also had air conditioning too, right?
Yes, they hooked us up with the central air, and it was a fairly warm summer, so very happy with what the job that Jake's did.
Awesome.
And I'm sure if Taylor was at this age that you'd be sending her to the number one preschool here on Learning Center.
That's right.
Congratulations.
Yes, congratulations.
And then this man wears many titles. Number one police officer, Dave Rothy, who is with Bad Axe Police Department as well as Ubley Police Department. Congratulations.
And the number one real estate agent voted was Diane Ellicott. So congratulations. So if you're looking to purchase a home, make sure you go see her. And then
This one you can reach on.
yeah, so the number one stylist in Huron County was Leonard from Beauty Boutique. Congratulations. You had a lot of people vote for you, which is obviously why you won.
Then the number one thrift store was Thumb Industries right here in Bad Axe. They actually have some really cool stuff. I found like old Rock Band sets for the PlayStation 2.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they've got awesome stuff.
That's funny. I'm looking for DS games for Taylor. We have the original DS,
Check
so
'em out. I
I'm
would check
definitely
them
going to have
out.
to go there and look.
You should.
The number one child care daycare facility in Huron County was Sunshine Kids Daycare. Congratulations. The number one voted attorney was Salins and Salins.
And if there was a category for best dressed attorney, they'd both take the cake.
They probably would.
They
They are
would.
seriously sharp dressed people.
Number one veterinarian, Bad Axe Animal Clinic.
Paul,
And-
you got lots of animals. You want to say something about them?
They, again, can't say enough how much they take care of our animals when our animals are sick and in need. And when you have as many as we do, you want to make sure you're going to the right place.
That's right. Number one alteration shop, Debbie from Buds and Blossoms. Congratulations.
And with the weather changing, you might want to get your heating and, well, not so much your air conditioning, but you definitely want to get your heating checked out at the number one heating and air conditioning, B&D Heating and Cooling.
That's right.
I believe they do some work at my current house right now.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
So the number one farm implement dealer was the good folks at Tri-County Equipment. Congratulations, Scotty and fam over there. I recently got top-notch service from them when I bought a lawnmower for my husband for Father's Day.
What a great wife you are.
I know, I'm so good.
This is exactly how you want your teeth. It's in his last name. He was voted number one dentist, Justin Straight.
From Straight Family Dentistry. Congratulations.
Number one builder.
Yes, Mel Hessling. Congratulations. And then on top of that, the number one certified public accountant in the area was Brining and Narter.
Congratulations.
And the number one carpet
You
cleaner.
gotta save the best for last.
That's right, Bonini's. Very, 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 very nice man. He comes in here once a week, and it's just always really nice. So if you need your carpets cleaned, make sure you go see him. And now we're going to talk about all the businesses in the area that took home multiple awards.
Once again, yeah.
I know, there was quite a few this year. But in this category, we actually had a tie for number one teacher. We had Ann Kennedy
From
and
Eccles School.
Brenda Angler.
From Ubley.
Yes, and you guys were an exact tie, so we gave it both of you number one teacher. The number one retail store, Ace
As well as the number one local hardware store.
Yes, Ace Hardware of Bad Axe, who also owns the gift department. So congratulations. And then this next category, they won 3. They won number one steak,
Delicious.
number one restaurant for friendly service,
Understandable.
and number one for healthy dining.
I can agree with that.
Rachel's Bar and Grill.
Keep doing what you're doing.
I know, they're doing so good. And I have to tell you, I'm not a steak eater, but I like their steak. And the best place to buy meat and the best place to buy produce,
Once again, Huron's finest.
probably more than 2 years in a row. And, I was really happy with this win. Green Acre Landscaping took home number one landscaper, number one lawn service, and number one nursery garden center. They do a really, really good job there. They actually decorate our center stage for us at Mistletoe Market.
Oh, yeah, and that's got to be coming up, too, right?
And that is coming up. Shameless plug, November 11th.
This is a personal favorite of mine. How about you let me take this one?
Okay.
This place not only won number one dessert, number one children's menu, and number one cook. I mean, the guy knows what he's doing. Big Boy. But we got to give a special recognition to Matthew at Big Boy. If you haven't eaten at Big Boy, I would definitely check it out. The man knows what he's doing behind the grill.
And the number one burger.
Which isn't just one burger, because they have a very good variety of burgers. They have one with macaroni and cheese on it.
Oh, really? That sounds really good.
Yeah, you don't get a body like this by not eating burgers.
Oh, my goodness. All right, well, that went to Verona Tavern.
And while you're there, you may as well check out the number one bar, which was...
Verona Tavern. Coulter, you've been to Verona Tavern quite a few, haven't you?
I've been there and it's a great place. I love it.
That's awesome. All right, and after you spend the night at the bar, you should go visit Father Rob, who won number one pastor and best place to worship.
That's right here in Bad Axe, too, isn't it?
I believe so. And Father Rob also won number one firefighter. It's 2 years in a row, actually. So
A man that wears 2 hats.
I know.
And probably many more.
Yeah, seriously. And the number one place for carpet, which I can attest to because our carpet here is from Ashley Home Furnishings.
What else did they win this year?
They won best place to buy furniture.
No surprise.
Seriously. And number one place for home decorating.
Which, I'm not very equipped on that, but I'm sure you're really good at it.
Yeah, I am. They did a really good job when they came here. I've been always impressed with their business, and I would recommend them to anybody. Actually, you and I can speak a lot about this next business.
Yes, we
Number
can.
one place for happy hour.
Boombas at the Gathering Place.
Gathering place. Number one place for adult beverage.
Once again, the Gathering Place.
And
Must have been a tie for number one bar.
there must have been a tie for number one bar because Gathering Place also won that one too. So congratulations to you guys. Huron Medical Center took home a couple of different awards.
They saved my life, you know that, right?
I do know that.
That's probably why they won number one hospital. Don't
When-
play with scissors, you will get blood poisoning.
Yes, you will. And then they also won number one family doctor, which is Carrie Franzel. Congratulations. And for the second year in a row, killed
Cheryl
this
Rice.
category. Cheryl Rice. Congratulations.
Who puts the IV in oh so gently.
And the
Oh, yes.
probably one of my favorite places to eat in Huron County.
Especially when you're starving.
Yeah, and I cannot think of
Number one buffet,
Yeah.
number one place to get seafood, the
Franklin Inn. They're just very nice people. Every time you go in there, they're wonderful. It's just, I love that place.
And when you don't know what you want, that's
can
why you
just-
go to the buffet.
You can just get whatever you want. And finally, the MVP of this year's Reader's Choice winners,
The Tom Brady, if you will.
the Tom Brady.
Number one locally owned business. Number one business with friendly employees. Number one restaurant for lunch. Number one nachos. Number one caterer. Number one breakfast spot. Number one cup of coffee. Number one place to buy fresh flowers. Number one place to buy groceries. Number one place to work. none other than McDonald's Food and Family. And I saved this one last for you because that seems to be a personal...
Yes, number one grocery cashier was Jackie Hayden. Congratulations, Jackie. I love Jackie. I used to work with Jackie back
Where
in my
at?
Yellow Page days.
Oh.
And I didn't see Jackie for a very long time. And then I started working at the Tribune, and she got a job at McDonald's Food and Family. So now it's nice when I get to go there every day.
You didn't see her because she was too busy being the number one grocery cashier.
Yes, that's true, but I still love Jackie. She's always got a smile on her face, and she always seems to make a lot of people smile when they go through her checkout line. So congratulations, Jackie.
And I'd like to add that during our Huron Daily Tribune Meet of Champions, that awesome food spread that the athletes are treated to, that comes from McDonald's Food and Family Center. Dave McDonald does an awesome job working with us. He knows exactly what we want. He tailors our order to our needs, and he provides that food for our athletes that they so much enjoy.
Yeah, and the meat just literally falls off of the chicken bone. Like, there's no work to actually eating it other than putting it in your mouth.
Oh yeah, I know, because I go and get chicken from there every single day, $6.99 special. But you know, honestly, like number one place to work, you can obviously see that it's the number one place to work because everybody is happy there when they're working there. And I mean, number one restaurant for lunch. It's always busy when we go there.
Sometimes it's too busy because then you have to get your lunch to go.
Yeah, which is not a problem. I
No.
mean, it's not a good problem. The catering does really well, and
The nachos, you got to talk about the nachos.
the nachos are really, 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 really
Stand
good.
about this tall from the plate.
Best place to buy fresh flowers. Again, I cannot disagree with that. And I mean, obviously they're doing something right because they were voted number one locally owned business. Which, I mean,
Shop
it's true.
local.
Shop local, buy local. I can't say enough good things about this business. I mean, they're a staple in the community, and they're gonna.
There's reasons they win every year.
Yeah, they're going to continue to be a staple in the community. So, wow, this was really fun this year. We got through all of the winners. I was surprised how different the winners were from this year to last year, but. I mean, one thing that hasn't changed is the amount of people that continue to vote in every year. I mean, it's...
Well, I think that's what makes it interesting is when they're always different, it makes that business or that person just push a little bit harder to get number one next year. Well, that's it for this year's Reader's Choice Awards.
Yes, congratulations to all the winners, and thank you to all of the people who voted this year. It wouldn't be possible without you.
Once again, you stay classy, Bad Axe.
Stay classy.